Oh, here's the Timber chert quarry.
What?
You really have to dig at this stuff. There's a big old chunk right there. But, stuff's everywhere. Pretty nice material. Comes in tabs, so they're all thin. You know, this is how it comes. Thick pieces, thin pieces, but they're all flat. Flat, relatively. Yeah. So I'm digging away in the side of the hill here, looking for the nappable stuff. A lot of scrub and the valley out there. Scrub bushes and not a whole lot out here, really. So, me and the bucket and the claw and Pestleman down there. Yeah, so we're having a good time. I'm digging, he's napping. But follow along. I'm sure there's more to this adventure. So this here is an asphaltum seep. All this stuff is asphaltum. So I've been looking for this stuff here all over the place. But this stuff's actually pretty crusty. I need some that's not as crusty, so I'm going to have to look around for stuff that's a little bit better than this. Need a little bit softer than harder, so we'll see. Yeah, this stuff has been exposed for a long time. So long that it has moss and lichen growing on it. Look at the lichen right there. And all the moss. Alright, continuing on in our adventure. I just came up this pretty much straight uphill right here to get to this. The dark layer is the Grimes Canyon fused shale. I mean, this place is so precarious. Holy cow, dude. It's like straight up on this. This stuff here. This is what I came to get. Is this fused shale, but holy cow. Because it's hard. The rest of this stuff over here is soft. And old Pestleman's way down there in the truck. And this is one of the little quarries. Oh man, like straight up. See what I can get. I don't know if I'll get anything significant. But yeah, this is more than just a climb. This is scary. Alright. That's it for now. Keep trekking along with me. So this is what this stuff looks like in the vein. It's the hard layer right there, holding up all this cracked stuff, like gonna come down on me. Super scary. Ugh. Better not be afraid of heights up here. There's a nice chunk with all this on top of it. Yeah, buddy. Better be careful. Alright, I'm about halfway on this hill. It's Pestleman down there. And I'll show you where I've been. Whoa, up there behind the bush. Man, this is like straight down. straight down. Ay, ay, ay. So, this is what I got. And, yeah, that's about all I'm going to get. And that's scary stuff to get this stuff. Boy, I tell you what. Woo! Alright, now I'm drinking water in the shade. And, I was just up there. Oh my goodness. That was so far up behind that bush. Kind of in the center of the screen right there and behind the bush. You see some veins kind of going up to the left a little bit. That's where I was. And I tell you what, that is so scary. All this rock below it is so loose. If you don't have a good foothold, you are slipping down and not stopping till you are pulverized at the bottom. But that whole cliff right there is just full of that that cinder or light red ochre or something. I don't know what it is. It's all red. It looks like a red ochre of some kind, but holy cow. So I am back down on flat ground. I am looking at this native black walnut tree, and it sure is a pretty tree. It almost looks like it could have been planted here. Now along here there's also mule fat. And that's what this bush is here, mule fat. There's blue elderberry right there. You can see the blueberries on here. Let's get closer and check that out. See, here's some blueberries, blue elderberry, okay? More mule fat right here. Tons of it, lots of mule fat. Also down here, walk down here with me a little ways, and we have just all this sage. All this sage right here. This is all sage. This is what you guys like to burn, is the sage. And this stuff just grows natively around here. I've also spied a few places where the stinging nettle grow, and stinging nettle's good for, oh, it's a good vegetable to actually eat. It's good for teas. It's good for cordage. So you almost think that this stuff might have been growing here. Somebody planted it. There's even prickly pear growing. There's a little plant of it right there. Another native walnut, black walnut. But yeah, this is actually a really, really nice spot. See, look at this piece of stalk of mule fat right here. Nice and straight. Good for arrows. Good for hand drill fires. Yeah, mule fat is a great, great, great hand drill fire material. So yeah, we're kind of off the side of a road over here in the middle of nowhere, but this is a great spot, great little spot. So well, continue on with me and I'll show you some more of California's native supplies and whatnot. Okay, so right now I'm gathering mule fat off these mule fat bushes here. They grow everywhere around here, everywhere. All these green, wispy, straight branched bushes are mule fat. Just goes down for a long time. All back over there is all mule fat, and this thing's mule fat. This right here is mule fat, and of course this here is mule fat. Yeah, lots of it everywhere. Well, continuing on in my adventures, I found a mono. Look at that thing. Pretty cool little mono. And here's another little mono right here, laying right next to it. And here's another broken mono over here. You see that? And more monos. And here's a big mono right here. You see that? There's a mono right there, and a mono right there, and a mono, and a mono, and a mono. And more monos over here, and a mono there. And more monos over here. And this whole area is chock full of monos. Just mono, 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 mono. Here's a little mono right here. Get this stick out. See what we have here. If it's a decent mono or not. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh. That thing's a beauty. Look at that mono. Wow. Look at the edge on that. That mono is fabulous. Look at that thing. Look how much of an edge is on there. Beautiful mono. And there's flakes of material everywhere. And another little brokey mono over here. And it has asphaltum on it. See the asphaltum? All that asphaltum stuck on there. And all these over here are broken pieces of mono. Check out this mono right here. That's a big one. Nice flat spot on top. And right there's a mono. And all this area is just full of monos. Nice mono right there. Big chunk of material right there. Oh, what do we have right here? Oh, look at that. Nice big chunk of material. Just like a little knife or something. A little cutter. Nice. I like that. Cool deal. Some more material, and this big old chunk right here, this is all asphaltum. Big chunk of asphaltum. It's really old though. You want to look for the asphaltum that comes out, that bubbles out a little bit. There's a mono right there. Right, and all these are broken pieces of mono. There's a broken piece of mono there. I mean, there's an old pull tab beer bottle, beer can. Flakes of material in there. Another little mono. Look at that thing. It's all flat on the bottom. Look at that. Little baby mono. Cool. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Another chunk of asphaltum there. Another mono right there. I'm telling you guys, this is all live action. This is all live action. Broken mono right there. Some more killer material and some monos. All this is broken material. This whole area is just all chock full of broken monos. And check out this mono right here. Old cracked up mono. Look at that. How cool is that? Has asphaltum on there too. Check out this mono. Big sandstone mono. Very cool. Another broken mono right there. Alright, I guess this is enough for the live action, because all there is up here is live action. Mono in my shadow right there. All these over here are just monos. Look at that one. Right there, mono with asphaltum. And this here is a little mono. You can tell because it's smooth on top right here. Yeah, I mean, this whole area, all monos. Monos, monos, monos. Monos for days. Alright, that's it for now, until I find something good. See, this is all asphaltum that seeps out of the ground. All this stuff here. This black tarry ooze. It's pretty amazing. Yet another mono. Some material right here. Nice flake of material. More big old chunks of asphaltum right there. Just a pretty neat place. There's a mono sticking out. Broken mono. More asphaltum. Lots of asphaltum. All this black stuff everywhere is asphaltum. Yet another broken mono with asphaltum on it. Kind of a neat area. Here's a broken mono in half right there. There's a mono right there stuck in asphaltum. Yeah, all these black chunks everywhere are asphaltum too. So it's just an asphaltum area, asphaltum rich area. Check out this little mono right here. Little mono. Mono, mono. Another broken mono there. Yeah, the inhabitants here sure like their monos. And they're everywhere, a dime a dozen. A penny a dozen. You know, all these little pieces are all broken monos. Alright. Keep up with me. Keep looking for neat stuff. Alright, just found me another killer mono. Covered in asphaltum. It's a pretty piece. Not much of it that was exposed, and I kicked it out, so there's no in situ to it, but beautiful piece nonetheless. Lots of asphaltum. Anyway, stay tuned. Alright, I came over here to look at this big rock on top of this huge chunk of asphaltum, and I turned around. I was looking at this bush right here, and over here I found a pestle. It's a broken pestle, but that's what it is. That's a pestle. Sandstone pestle. Cool little piece. Well, this basically concludes my my adventures for this weekend. I'm on this hill, pretty darn steep hill. And the ground is really loose and gravelly and leaf and everything else. But on my way down I found this. I found this hummingbird nest. So it's filled with all kinds of green lichen, and it's filled with a lot of little bird feathers, and it has horsehair, and looks like there's little bits of leaves and shell pieces, you know, acorn shell. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So anyways, thanks for coming along, and that's about it for now.